I wandered long through shadows deep, where silent sorrows never sleep, and dreams would falter, hope would hide, till at last I chose finally decide. The morning broke with timid light, a whisper soft, a call to fight, for every tear that I had cried had led me here to finally decide. The paths I walked were many, wide, some paved with lies, some truth beside. The winds of doubt my heart belied, yet courage grew, I had to decide. I faced the mirror, eyes like flame, and asked my soul to own its name. No more in silence to confide. The hour had come, I must decide. The voices of the past conspire to drag me down in waves of fire, but through the storm I've learned to ride. The chain is broken, I finally decide. 1,000 moments lost in vain, 1,000 joys entwined with pain, all pointed toward the truth inside. No more delays, I finally decide. The heart once torn between two streams now beats in rhythm with my dreams. And though the night may still deride, I stand unwavering and decide. Love and loss both taught me grace. The fleeting world cannot erase the strength I've found with time as guide. It's mine to claim, I finally decide. Each choice a star within the night, each fear a shadow fleeing light, and every sorrow I've defied brought me to this, I finally decide. No longer bound by chains of old, no longer timid, meek, or cold. I carve my path, horizons wide. The moment blooms, I finally decide. The wind now whispers through my hair, a gentle song dissolving care. The past, though heavy, I cast aside, for in this dawn I finally decide. Shadows that lingered in my mind no longer chains, no longer bind. I walk a path both fierce and wide, and in my heart I finally decide. The voices that once drowned my voice now fade away, they have no choice. For clarity has turned the tide, and I am free, I finally decide. Every love that left its mark, every night that seemed so dark, every tear I could not hide, led me to strength, I finally decide. I look at life with steady eyes. No more deceit, no more disguise. Each step I take, I will not slide, for I am sure I finally decide. Hope rises like the morning sun. The battles fought are battles won. Each scar a story, none denied. They speak my truth, I finally decide. The road ahead may twist and bend, yet every turn becomes a friend. No fear can sway, no storm can chide. The heart is firm, I finally decide. Memories, like rivers, flow, some soft, some sharp, some running slow, but from them all a truth supplied. I stand resolved, I finally decide. The world may mock, the world may jest, but I have sought and found my quest. No more to hide, no more to bide. I claim my path, I finally decide. I breathe in deep, the air is mine. Each moment now a spark divine, and in this fire my soul's allied. The choice is clear, I finally decide. The night once held me in its sway, its silence long, its shadows gray, but now I step where stars collide. Embracing life, I finally decide. The doubts that whispered in my ear, the fears that fed on every tear, all fade away, no longer tied. I walk with strength, I finally decide. There were roads I feared to tread, whispers of what the world had said. But courage called, and I replied. I take my stand, I finally decide. Love once lost, yet lessons kept. Moments I mourned, nights I wept. All led me here where hearts confide. To face the truth, I finally decide. The chains of yesterday are gone, their weight no longer pressing on. I rise above the ebbing tide, for now I soar, I finally decide. Each heartbeat echoes with my will, each step affirms, each breath is still. The universe seems open wide. My spirit free, I finally decide. No more surrender to despair, no more hiding unaware. The shadows bend, the dark collides. But I am firm, I finally decide. In dreams I wandered, lost, alone, searching for a truth unknown. And now I see, no need to hide. The path is clear, I finally decide. The laughter of the world around, the gentle whispers, subtle sound, all sing in harmony allied. With my resolve, I finally decide. I cast away regret's disguise. No more the mask, no more the lies. I hold the key the fates supplied. The door is mine, I finally decide. The sun now rises gold and bright, dispelling shadows of the night. Its warmth ignites what once had died and lights the way, I finally decide. The voices of the past still call, but I have learned to stand through all. No longer shaken, tossed aside, I hold my ground, I finally decide. Every mistake that scarred my soul, every trial that took its toll, all shaped the fire I cannot hide, the strength within I finally decide. I walk through streets both wide and bare, and find the courage waiting there. Each step a vow, each breath a guide. To claim my life, I finally decide. The people I once feared to meet, the roads that seemed too dark, too steep, now bend beneath the will inside. I move with grace, I finally decide. Love, friendship, trust, and fleeting pain, all lessons etched in heart and vein. They built the bridge where dreams reside. Across the storm, I finally decide. No more in chains of fear confined, no longer timid, doubt entwined. I claim the power the fates provide. My soul unchained, I finally decide. The river flows, relentless, strong, its song a call, a timeless song. I step into its surging tide and find my strength, I finally decide. The winds may howl, the sky may fall, yet in my heart I hear the call, a voice eternal deep inside. It whispers clear, I finally decide. I hold the torch, the flame of choice. Its warmth resounds with vibrant voice. No longer lost, no more to hide. I face my world, I finally decide. The mountains rise against the sky, yet I will climb, I will not shy. Each summit calls, each peak implied. The heart persists, I finally decide. The rain may fall, the storm may rage, yet I will stand, no fear, no cage. For in my chest a fire resides, unquenchable now, I finally decide. The roads I walked, both rough and steep, the nights of sorrow, tears so deep, all led me here where truth abides. I claim my fate, I finally decide. Every whisper of doubt and scorn, each sleepless night, each weary morn, could not contain the tide inside. The strength emerges, I finally decide. I see the faces of those I love. Their hopes, their prayers, their stars above, their faith in me has been my guide. I will not fail, I finally decide. The weight of choices, once a chain, now drives me forward not in vain. For every step and tear supplied, a lesson learned, I finally decide. The future waits with open arms, its vast horizons full of charms. I move with purpose, nowhere to hide. The path is mine, I finally decide. No longer haunted by regret, no longer bound by fear or debt. Each heartbeat sings, each breath replied. The soul stands firm, I finally decide. The night recedes, the dawn draws near. Its golden light dissolves my fear, and as the world is opened wide, I claim my truth, I finally decide. The echoes of my past remain, but now they soothe, not wound nor chain. For from their depths my spirit plied. To find its voice, I finally decide. The roads ahead are calm and clear. No trace of hesitation here, for in my heart the storms have died, and peace now blooms, I finally decide. The lies I once believed so well, the shadows where my courage fell, have lost their grip, their turning tide. For truth stands tall, I finally decide. The world that once felt cold and vast, now warms with hope I've found at last. Each dream restored, each fear untied, I rise renewed, I finally decide. I breathe the sky, I taste the air, I feel alive beyond compare. No more to tremble, flee, or hide. I claim my wings, I finally decide. Through every whisper of the wind, through every place my thoughts have sinned, I've come to see the path supplied, and walk it firm, I finally decide. No darkness now can blind my view, no sorrow bend my will anew. My purpose stands, my heart allied. With what I choose, I finally decide. I mend my faults with gentle hands. I build my life on firmer stands. Each brick a vow I can't divide. For nothing sways, I finally decide. The silence now is sweet, not cold, a story waiting to be told. A journey long yet dignified unfolds through me, I finally decide. The past may knock upon my door, but I won't bend as once before, for I've grown stronger far inside, and I stand firm, I finally decide. This moment lives like sacred fire, a quiet truth, a bold desire, a transformation magnified. Within my soul, I finally decide. The river of my life runs free, no longer held by what should be. I flow with time, no longer tied. To yesterday, I finally decide. The wounds I carried for so long have turned to strength, transformed to song. They taught me where true hearts reside. Through pain I rose. I finally decide. I look upon the distant blue. 1,000 dreams come into view. No longer shall my hopes divide. For now I choose. I finally decide. The weight of choices, once so vast, feels lighter now the storm has passed. Each doubt that lingered stepped aside. I walk ahead, I finally decide. No storm can shake the path I hold. No night can dim what I foretold. For in my soul the lights abide. They lead me on, I finally decide. I breathe without the fear of fall. I stand without the fear of all. The courage I can't turn aside commands my steps, I finally decide. The sky above, once veiled in gray, has opened wide to brighter day. Its gentle peace the stars supplied. To heal my heart, I finally decide. Those who doubted, those who stayed, those who loved me, those who strayed, all played the roles the fates applied. Shaping my will, I finally decide. The fire inside no longer hides. It glows with all the truth it guides. Burning steady, dignified. My spirit strong, I finally decide. I lift my face to winds that blow and let their stories shape my glow. For life is sweeter, clarified. When choices bloom, I finally decide. The river of my life runs free. No longer held by what should be, I flow with time, no longer tied. To yesterday, I finally decide. The wounds I carried for so long have turned to strength, transformed to song. They taught me where true hearts reside. Through pain I rose. I finally decide. I look upon the distant blue. 1,000 dreams come into view. No longer shall my hopes divide. For now I choose. I finally decide. The weight of choices, once so vast, feels lighter now the storm has passed. Each doubt that lingered stepped aside. I walk ahead, I finally decide. No storm can shake the path I hold. No night can dim what I foretold. For in my soul the lights abide. They lead me on, I finally decide. I breathe without the fear of fall. I stand without the fear of all. The courage I can't turn aside commands my steps, I finally decide. The sky above, once veiled in gray, has opened wide to brighter day. Its gentle peace the stars supplied. To heal my heart, I finally decide. Those who doubted, those who stayed, those who loved me, those who strayed, all played the roles the fates applied. Shaping my will, I finally decide. The fire inside no longer hides. It glows with all the truth it guides. Burning steady, dignified. My spirit strong, I finally decide. I lift my face to winds that blow and let their stories shape my glow. For life is sweeter, clarified. When choices bloom, I finally decide. The world once seemed too vast to face, too full of trials, too short on grace. But now my steps no longer slide. For I walk sure, I finally decide. The fear that lingered in my chest has lost its voice, has lost its nest. What once controlled, now cast aside. No power remains, I finally decide. The echoes of forgotten days, the twists of fate, the shadowed ways, all taught me where my dreams reside. And where I stand, I finally decide. I open doors I used to fear. I chase the hopes I hold so dear. No longer do I run or hide. For courage speaks, I finally decide. The sun above shines brighter now. Its golden beams kiss every vow. A promise warm, a whispered guide. To lift me high, I finally decide. Every heartache, every scar has brought me here from near and far. A journey long yet dignified. Carved into me, I finally decide. My voice no longer shakes with doubt. My heart no longer cries throughout. For strength and peace have unified, and share my soul, I finally decide. Even the winds seem soft today, as if they clear my destined way, as if the earth itself implied. The choice I hold, I finally decide. The stones beneath my feet feel light. The horizon calls with pure delight. No more to wander, lost, denied. I claim the road, I finally decide. The past may knock, but I won't bend. For every loss built where I stand, and with each breath I'm fortified. By all I lived, I finally decide. The gentle morning greets my face, a quiet hymn, a soft embrace, as if the world itself complied. To bless my choice, I finally decide. The tears I shed in silent nights The lonely battles, private fights, have shaped a strength I cannot hide. A soul reborn, I finally decide. The seasons shift, the years roll on, yet something in my heart has grown. A calm that cannot be denied. A whispered truth, I finally decide. The branches sway, the leaves descend, as life writes chapters without end, and in their dance I read the guide. Of who I am, I finally decide. I rise above the doubt I knew, above the storms I once trudged through. My fears now small, their edges dried. No longer sharp, I finally decide. Every sunrise paints my sky anew, brighter dreams, a deeper hue, a canvas where my hopes reside. Full, unrestrained, I finally decide. The world feels clearer than before. Each step more firm, each breath explore, and all the parts once torn inside begin to mend, I finally decide. I stand where old roads used to end, but now they curve, they twist, they bend, inviting me to walk with pride. Into the light, I finally decide. Even the quiet feels like home, no longer lost when I'm alone. For solitude and peace coincide, softly as one, I finally decide. The mountains whisper strength to me, the rivers echo destiny, and nature's voice becomes my guide. Through every storm, I finally decide. The world moves gently in my view, a softer glow, a calmer hue, as if the heavens are aligned. With what I chose, I finally decide. The clocks once chased me through my days, with hurried steps and frantic ways, but now I move with steady stride. For time is mine, I finally decide. No trembling hands, no stifled breath, no running from imagined death. The fears I fed have long since died. Their hold is gone, I finally decide. Every bridge I thought had burned, every lesson harshly learned, led me to wisdom deep inside. A truth unshaken, I finally decide. The wind that once blew wild and cold now wraps around me, calm and bold. A gentle force I now confide. To steer my path, I finally decide. The future stands before my eyes, a tapestry of shifting skies, and though its threads twist, turn, divide, I walk with faith, I finally decide. The broken pieces of my past fit into place with peace at last, forming the heart I now confide. Stronger than ever, I finally decide. No longer do I live in haste, no dream too distant to be chased, for now I hold the will as guide. To shape my world, I finally decide. The mornings hum with gentle tone, their light descending like a throne, granting the courage I applied. To rise again, I finally decide. The weight of all I couldn't say, the tears I brushed in quiet away, no longer linger side by side. They drift like smoke, I finally decide. The night returns with softened grace, no longer haunting every space. Its quiet now feels pacified. A friend to me, I finally decide. The moon above, serene and clear, reflects the peace I treasure here. Its silver touch, a gentle guide, reminds my heart, I finally decide. What once felt heavy in my chest has loosened now, has found its rest. The burdens I could never hide have turned to light, I finally decide. Each star that flickers in the dark ignites again my inner spark. They shine on dreams I once denied, but now pursue, I finally decide. The whispered chants of passing days, their laughter, sorrow, winding maze, all merge into a single tide. That shapes my soul, I finally decide. My footsteps echo on the ground, a steady, calm, determined sound, a rhythm where my hopes reside. Unbroken now, I finally decide. The lessons carved in grief and fire turn into roots that climb me higher. They nurture strength I hold with pride. Deep in my core, I finally decide. Even the memories soaked in pain cannot disturb the peace I gain. For in their shadows, truth implied, has set me free, I finally decide. I look into the mirrored glass and find a self I long surpassed, a self who once was terrified. Now brave and clear, I finally decide. The world may twist, the storms may rise, but courage softens every cry. And through each wave I'll steady stride, for now I know I finally decide.